This episode is brought to you by my book, Speak From Within. Learn how you can engage, inspire, and motivate any audience. You can also download my 4 simple tips to make starting any conversation a breeze at the link in the show notes. Hello and welcome to the Creative Solutions Podcast. I'm your host, Izolda Trachtenberg. Whether you're writing the first sentence of a book or solving the climate crisis, to get people's attention, you need to tell your story creatively. On the show, I interview peak performers who are coming up with those creative stories and solutions. Through creativity, compassion, and collaboration, they're changing the world. I also bring you ideas and techniques to unlock your potential to do the same. And now, let's get to the show. Hey there, and welcome to the bonus episode with Elizabeth Elfenbein of the Creative Solutions Podcast. I'm your host, Izolda Trachtenberg. We're going to do this fast and furious. I'm super excited to have Elizabeth answer some of these questions and give you some of her favorites and her recommendations. Elizabeth, welcome.
Hi, very excited to be here.
I like how you said that. Hi, what did I just get myself into?
Well, if I don't feel good, we'll talk about that later.
No, that was great. That was, I'm not sure about this. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking the time to do this quick bonus episode. Are you ready?
Sure.
Okay. What's your favorite song?
Oish. Oh my goodness. I don't really have a favorite. But I'm going to give credit to a recent young woman I'm working with, Zaya Mars's White Noise, which we used as the background. I actually like her Crybaby as well. But right now, I would say White Noise by Zaya Mars, and she's on Spotify and all streaming platforms. And
Awesome. Perfect. All right. And I know this is going to be hard for you. What's your favorite musical group? I don't have a favorite. What are you doing, Izolda?
I think that I might not be your best person for this.
No, this is awesome.
I can't be fast with this. I have to think about it.
That's okay. The next one might be easier. The book you recommend most to people.
The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho.
See, that was easy. Your first concert.
I think it was the Allman Brothers.
Nice.
Crazy. I can't even.
Dun, 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 dun. That's what I think of. Mine was David Bowie.
Really? I went to David Bowie's 50th.
Oh, fabulous. Yeah, David Bowie. To this day, so sorry he's gone. Your favorite city?
I think it would be a toss-up between New York and Paris.
Nice. Mine is New York. I mean, I waited 45 years to live here, and I live here now. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Dogs. All right. I usually say both. Someone asked me that because somebody turned around to me and said, Izolda, instead of me giving my favorites, tell me yours. Mine was both. I figured let's break the rules, but know them before you break them. Backpack, wallet, briefcase, purse, or fanny pack?
I'm going to say purse.
You're a New Yorker and you carry a purse and not a backpack? I am amazed at you. I have everything on my back all the time.
Yeah, no, I actually, I'm very particular about my, I don't like to call them purses, my bags, but yeah, I have one that fits my computer. And I do a cross strap. So I like bags because I think I wear mostly black and they can be a beautiful accessory.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a big fan of Vera Bradley, if you know who that is. And I have various colors of her crossbody sort of things. And I wear a lot of teals and blues. And so
Nice.
I love her stuff. All right. Your favorite cookie?
Well, I like chocolate chip with walnuts, but I also like oatmeal raisins. I know I'm not being decisive because I'm trying to be, if you're gluten-free, I would say oatmeal raisin.
And if you're not, and I'll tell you something, you are with the crowd, Elizabeth, because of all the hundreds and hundreds of people I've asked this of, all but 6 people have said chocolate chip is their favorite. There's something to that combination of tastes.
I like it with the nuts. And it's great. Actually, chocolate chips are great when they're gluten-free as well.
Yeah. Oh, so good. So good. And I can no longer eat walnuts, which is sad. So I have to have chocolate chip macadamia. That's my go-to cookie. Yeah, pretty tasty.
Oh, wow.
All right. The last 3 questions are a 3-parter, if you will. Your favorite book as a child, your favorite book as a teenager, and your favorite book as an adult.
Well, James and the Giant Peach as a child. So
great book.
As a teenager, probably Persuasion.
As in Jane Austen.
Yes. Yeah. And as an adult, that's a really hard question. There's so many books I like, but I probably, as I said earlier, would go to Paulo Coelho, just going on that journey.
Yeah. I mean, The Alchemist is a tremendous book. And Persuasion. What a romantic book. Such a great book. Yay. And James and the Giant Peach. For me, it's always a toss-up between James and the Giant Peach and Harold and the Purple Crayon. Those are the 2.
You know what other book? What was the Toll House one? What was the Phantom Toll Booth? So it was Milo. It would be between the Phantom Toll Booth, but I guess that was tween years.
Yeah, that was tween. And look, I can show you right now. Because I get to do this because it's my podcast. My very well-worn copy of The Phantom Toll Booth.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Remember that? I love the movie, The Phantom Toll Booth. The movie was fantastic. The animation. Yeah. Oh, and one other. Good. Nielsen's The Point.
Oh, yeah. See, there you go. Lots of recommendations. See, you got this. All right. Thank you. I love it. And I am, again, grateful to you for taking the time. And I'm going to have to put covers of some of these books in the show notes for the bonus episode. Elizabeth, is there anything else that you feel like you want to say in this bonus episode that you didn't get to say?
I probably should go back to the band. And I would say probably because it's really tricky, because today, who would I listen to and say they'd stand up in the same light? And I'd probably say that Earth, Wind, and Fire would be up there for me, so like as a band, very R&B have always been. I also like the Rolling Stones, but and the Beatles, but I would have to say I would err on the other side of Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Although combining Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Beatles, their version of Got to Get You Into My Life is the best thing ever.
Right? Well, there you go. So that's a really tricky question to ask. And then the new bands, which, I just sort of go through whatever gets me excited in the moment. But thank you so much. I really appreciate this. This was fun. Boy, I better study up on all my favorite things.
Well, it's just really fun because one of the things that I've noticed is that when we do these podcasts, so much of it is mission driven. Let's talk about the thing. And then I got feedback actually from people, and they said, I want to know more about who the person is. What do they like? And I went, okay, yeah, let's do that. So these bonus episodes are just a way for my audience to learn a little bit more about who you are and what you like. So thank you once again for joining me for this little bonus treat. It's like a chocolate chip walnut cookie, gluten-free, and for me, vegan. Again, this is Izolda Trachtenberg with Elizabeth Elfenbein from Under the Sisterhood and Sistergood, joining me for this fabulous little mini bonus episode, a little confection at the end of the day. Remember, as always, to please be bold, be creative, and most of all, be kind. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the podcast if you're new, and it would mean the world to me if you told a friend about it. Today's episode was produced by Izolda Trachtenberg and is copyright 2023. As always, please remember this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Past performance does not guarantee future results, although we can always hope. Until next time, keep living what you believe in.